everyone, I'm Allison.
I'm Bryce.
And we're Better Half Reviews. And this is another On the Table segment, and we're going to be talking about the month of May. So we'll talk about the games that we played, the games that we acquired, and the stats of playing games, and you can guess along with us on some of the answers to those stats. All right, so what did we play?
We actually played a lot of games this month.
We did.
At least a lot of variety.
That's true. So we played Railroad Inc.,
Giraffosaurus, and King of Tokyo, but we don't have that anymore.
We gave it away. Viscounts of the West Kingdom,
Calico,
Clank in Space,
Sheepy Time,
Pandemic Legacy Season 0,
Kadu, Reinforcements,
Cartographers.
3 different unlocks, all Star Wars themed.
Well, we played 1 or 2 of those during May. We played one of them last time. This is really far, sorry. In the Hall of the Mountain King.
And Lost Ruins of Arnak.
And Dune Imperium.
Oh, yeah.
We rented that one, so we don't actually have it. Okay. There's just a few. Did we forget any?
I think that was everything.
Okay, all right. So now for the fun part of going over the stats and like what did we play most and everything. So let's do this. Okay. So which game or games do you think we played the most? There were a lot of them.
As always, I've played these games during the month of May, and I don't even know.
Well, because we're kind of late doing this one. We're kind of still getting in the hang of things of like recording after our move, so we're a little bit late, but you know that happens.
Well, we also had friends over, and like you played some games with them that like I sat out for whatever reason.
Oh, that's true.
So I'm like, I don't know how many games exactly you played with those people.
It's alright. Okay, you want to know the answers?
Yes, I actually do.
Okay, they're under your arm.
Oh.
It's a tie between Calico and Sheepy Time.
Wow. I had no idea Calico would be in that running.
It was. I think it's probably because I played it solo a couple times.
Oh, yeah, that's on your 5x5.
Mm-hmm. I made improvements. Sorry. Spoilers. Okay. All right. So most played was Sheepy Time and Calico. Winning percentage. Who had the higher winning percentage for the month? Just remember, I played more games than he did. He had less opportunities to lose. I celebrated last month for us being the same percentage because I finally reached that. Well, I went back down. I had 59%. Bryce had 90%. Yeah. We're just not even going to talk about that. Anyway, so now, what is your game of the month? Think about this. What do you think we picked? There's lots of good options. Do you know yours?
I think I do.
Okay, I'm trying to decide. I have decided. All right, what's yours?
I'm going to have to say Clink in Space. We got at least one really good game in with a friend. We played 4-player, 3-player, can't count.
Again, it was a while ago. It's June.
And I remember the scores being, well, besides you, me and the friend had a really close score, and I think I ended up losing. But it was still like a really good game, really close.
It was.
It was just a really fun game.
Mm-hmm. So my pick of the month is going to be Lost Ruins of Arnak. I have had a lot of fun getting into this game and playing it a little bit more, so that is definitely my pick.
And I'm going to introduce a new thing, probably not going to happen again, but for me, kind of the most underwhelming game of the month was these Star Wars unlocks. I had a lot of expectations for them. They all seem to be really easy. I don't know, we scored really well. and didn't get too hung up on any of them.
Well, I think the first two are really easy, and the second or the last one is medium. But yeah, I feel like I was expecting a little bit more. They were still fine.
Yeah, they were fun.
But maybe because it was a Star Wars unlock, whereas like a generalized thing, they try to make it easier for people who aren't gamers. I don't know.
It was just a little too easy. I was excited for the theme, so I was just a little disappointed by it.
I see. And so also, are there any fun gaming moments that you had? Like when you beat me every single time in Sheepy Time? It would be so close, and I would just get caught by the nightmare, or something would happen, and he would just like scoot on by, and I'm like, ah. That's actually how most of the month of gaming was. It was really good, and then he just kept winning, and I'm like, come on, I just want to win a game. That was the month of May. With a tiny bit of co-op in Pandemic Legacy Season 0.
Yeah, very tiny. We only played one round, or yeah, we only got one round in.
Of Pandemic, yeah.
But no, I think I already talked about mine. We just had a really good game of Clink in Space, even though I did lose. It was really close scoring wise, and it was just a really fun game. Just the racing to the pods to get out of there, and someone cut me off and stole the pod I was about to get into, and stuff like that. It was fun.
And so we rented in the Hall of the Mountain King previously, and then we bought it. So I had a lot of fun with it, and obviously bought it right away. There were a lot of these games that we taught, so we had friends over, and so there was a lot of teaching going on. So the fact that we played this many different types of games and taught most of them was pretty good.
Yeah. I'd say. It's probably why our win percentage was so high, is because
our win percentage?
We were teaching people, and they didn't know how to play, so we took advantage of that.
That is true. My winning percentage is better than our friends. I guess I'll take that as my consolation prize. Anyway. Okay, so how are we doing on our 10 by 10 and 5 by 5? Well, I forgot to actually write down the percentages before the month ended because it's now changed. So, yeah, I forgot about that. But we did improve. We played Pandemic Legacy Season 0. That was on the list. And Calico was on the list. Cartographers. Sorry, I don't have the actual percentages. I'll have it for June, though, because I'll have it up to date. But yeah, we did good. So that's it. And my goal last month was to try to play Pandemic Legacy Season 0, and I think we squeaked it in on like the last day of May.
Yes.
So I accomplished my goal and played a little bit of solo. So that works. So I know June's kind of almost done-ish. But for the month of June, do you have any goals before it ends? Any gaming goals?
So we did borrow some games from a friend. I want to
play them
through the rulebook and play those games.
That's a good idea. And I want to try to learn the solo mode of Lost Ruins of Arnak. There is a campaign mode too, so I want to try playing some solo games first before getting into that. And then maybe, this is probably too many goals, maybe try to learn In the Hall of the Mountain King solo as well, or the co-op version. I think that'd be fun to try out.
The co-op would be kind of fun. I'm interested in learning that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's talk about the games that we acquired for the month. I finally got the easy part of this. Here you go. So let's start off. We got a prize. Sheer Boredom on Instagram was holding a giveaway, and Laserland Goodies was doing the prizes. So we won this little cauldron replacement for Villainous with these ginormous, awesome colored gems that, they're villainy.
Very cool.
And as a bonus, these little apples with like the little phantom face or skull face or whatever for Wicked to the Core with the Evil Queen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really cool. I'm excited to try to use these. We need to get Villainous back to the table. I've been thinking about it because we want to test out some of the expansions that we got from a different giveaway. So we're just stocking up on Villainous with giveaways. So anybody else doing that? Because there's one expansion we're missing. We need that one. Anybody want to give it? It's also on sale for Amazon Prime Day.
Oh, is it?
Or at least on Target, so at Target. But anyway, so that was a prize that we won. That was super cool, and I can't wait to try it out. We got a couple prototypes.
We got reinforcements.
We're going to be doing a review on this one soonish, and maybe play on Instagram Live, so keep an eye out for that.
And Kedu.
And so yeah, these are both card games, and this has awesome art. And this is like playing War, but better.
Yep. And then we did add Noctilion
And Sylveon.
to our
Omniverse games.
very tiny collection of Omniverse games. We tripled it this month.
Yeah. Because we have Onirum, however you want to say it. Now we have 3 of them. I still need to play them, but yeah. And obviously we got...
Stupid time!
And our review of this will be coming out very soon. If not already by the time this comes out. I don't know, depends on what I edit first. And obviously, In the Hall of the Mountain King, we liked it enough that we bought it after we rented it.
Yeah, so last month we had only rented it. This month we actually bought it.
Mm. And we didn't talk about... So we rented Dune and In the Hall of the Mountain King at the same time. And whenever you rent something from the store that we went to, the Portland Game Store, you can use that rent credit towards the game if you actually buy it. So
yeah, it was
$10.
Well, it was $10 to rent 2 games.
Well, $10 for 1 game. I think it was like $15 total for 2.
Oh, I can't remember.
But anyway, I wanted to rent 2, so yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so $10 to rent a big game. So we spent $10 to rent In the Hall of the Mountain King, and then when we returned it, we could use that $10 spent
$10 discount to buy it.
So I was like, why not? And so yeah, we liked it. And then we're thinking about, so it's total sidetrack. We're thinking about doing a video of comparing like Dune Imperium and Lost Ruins of Arnak, because a lot of people have been talking about that. If you are interested in our opinions of which one is better, or why they're the same, or why they're different, let us know in the comments down below, and hey, maybe we'll do that video. All right, so that is our segment of On the Table for May. We'll be getting our segment for On the Table June very soon, too. So,
considering there's only like another week in June.
Yeah. So we're going to try to do a little bit better, get it out earlier. So let us know how you did guessing the questions that we asked. Are you always going to just guess that Bryce wins the percentage? Because
there
most
might be
likely be right.
surprises for June.
I don't know. We'll see. June's not over yet.
Nope, not over.
And we will tell a story about that next time. All right, so I'm Allison.
I'm Bryce, and if you want to hear that story, be sure to like and subscribe.
And we're Better Half Reviews. Happy gaming.
Have fun.
We self-promote. Plug. Oh, you can fist bump. I'm all like, plug. You're trying to take my cord with you.